So, we're at the last part of the Multiworld Madness. I actually have a part or two to upload still. For a while I was doing it offline because they were shorter checks. But tonight's going to be a longer check and finish this off. So I have this up because we are so in go mode now. So I finally got the fire rod late last night. Shortly after I said I was EP and not streaming, I ran that real quick. I got the mirror last night. But as you can see by this, I am still very much missing the glove. And once we get this started, hello, John. Doing all right. We're gonna get the items I'm missing, which is some money, and the glove, and a piece of heart, which is the last heart. I have all the hearts. Amusingly, I don't have my silvers, but I haven't really cared about that. I hope you're doing well tonight, John and Mars. We are finishing up this. Hello, Royal. And the first place we are going is straight to the Ice Palace. As... let me pull up hints real quick. We are... Fighting player, me... we are looking for Bert's Lost World access in Donkey Kong. And also Audio's negative combo, but negative combo is in the Ganon's Tower, which will be Swamp Palace, so I can't get there till I get all the crystals. The Ice Palace, which will be the Palace of Darkness, I can totally get into now. It is the Stalfos basement. Okay. Hello, Madeline. How you doing? We're finishing up our multi-world. I'm trying to get the items of interest that are being missed right now. I finally have my glove to be able to pick up this rock to apparently go in the Palace of Darkness. Ah, it's retro. Fun. Yeah, unfortunately I won't have time tonight to play the Daily Seed. Once I finish up the multi-world, that's going to be it for tonight. Because I need to work on going to sleep, so I can stream about 3 hours earlier than usual. Everything goes according to plan. Rain and I are going to start playing Don't Starve Together in the morning. Missile Tank. I need to be back in the game. That will be 10 a.m. my time. Which the plan is to do Don't Starve Together, and then move straight into Questmaster right after. So if we end early, I'll start Questmaster early. If we end late, I'll start Questmaster a little bit late. Let's see, I only have 4 keys. I have everything else, so I'm going to ignore that door. Hello, Majra Brawley. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. So this dungeon needs 6 keys outside. I can save 1 by not going through that door. That still leaves 5 that I need. And I'm trying to find an item for someone in here. You're evening? That's fair. Yeah, it's a bit late. But I really wanted to finish the multi-world on stream. Yeah, let's see. It says that what I'm looking for here is in the Palace of Darkness, Stalfos basement. Which check is that? That's Rupee basement. Ah, okay, I know which one it is. I actually am about to go there. Yeah, a ton of arrows. Oh, and thank you so much, Majin Brawley. The support like this always means so much. I really appreciate it. But, yeah, thank you. But yeah, we have a bunch of arrows and a bunch of bombs. I've been gifted almost every single item in the game now. that was my own compass. Yeah, thank you once again, Brawley. Always appreciate it. Leo up. I need to pull this back up. So the check I'm looking for in here for someone else is actually in the drop down. So I'm not planning on going down quite yet. I guess I could. I can just save that for the end of the loop. But yeah, odds are tomorrow night I'll do some Dungeons Infinity or some Daily Seed. It will mostly depend on how much sleep I get tonight. And the other one's a Wall Master. Do I have the big key here? I do. So, in order to clear this, we're going to skip the statue door down there. Unless we find a key to this dungeon. Desert Palace. Yeah, at some point, I'm going to set up something like what I'm doing here within our own community. Another one repeated beaver. Turtle Rock. Can't remember if I actually finished Turtle Rock yet. Just setting up an archipelago for all of us to be able to mess around sometime over a week if we want to. Anyone that's interested can join. That one's going to definitely be organized in the Discord. The way they do it here, we'll just add a channel dedicated to it that'll allow people to ask or post their hints, ask for help, etc. It's been nice getting to know the Epilogue Gaming community, etc. And just getting to learn more about other stuff. Been having a lot of fun hanging out with people doing this. Another small key for Turtle Rock. I can check my one tracker real quick. This one. Do I have everything from Turtle Rock? I have nothing from Turtle Rock yet. I haven't found Turtle Rock. Or no, that's Falcon. I've got 11 and 12. Okay. Okay, I just skipped the one chest in the middle. That's right. Okay, okay. I can slowly remember what I'm doing. Downside of doing this multiple days across. I can easily forget what I'm doing. Yeah, everyone have a good weekend. I actually started a D&D campaign earlier today. And I could have posted about it. We were actually live streaming it. I wanted to see how it turned out before I truly brought up anything about it. And it went okay, I think. Dragon Alchemist was the one hosting it. I was playing with Jeebus, Sunfei, Winter, Alice, and Celia. Having fun with the, I think it's Yussi command. So we're gonna head to the chest that I know someone needs. Which is the one down there, if I read everything right. So once I grab that one, I'll let Bert know I have it. 'Cause I'm not sure if Bert's doing any more tonight, but... at least it will be out there. Yeah, I haven't tried a retro siege yet, Brawly, so that might be fun to save and try later. Now for round 3 of this, because I'm trying to save a keep. Jerks. Yes. Hello, John and everyone. Oh, hello. How are you doing tonight? I saw you were streaming, but I didn't quite see what you were streaming. I was busy with something else real quick. Was it Marvel Rivals again or something else? Rivals? So, Hero's a newer streaming friend. Doing a lot of Rivals recently, but has just done a lot. You're a Viking VTuber, right? I don't have you that confused in my head. But they're definitely a fun time just to hang out with. And lurk their streams even if you're not actually talking much. Casual Viking? Fair, fair. I'm pretty sure it was Viking. I actually don't know too many Viking ones. Oh, $20. But I hope you're at least still having fun with Rivals, even if you came in with an UG, which probably means it didn't go smoothly for you. As for me, I am finishing up that Modern Space Viking. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Yara, you might have fun there. But yeah, I'm finishing up a multi-world thing. Most of my checks are things that will go to other people. I've got this dungeon and 3 others to do. And hi, Salty. How you doing tonight? Hope you're having a good one. Long cutscene. I think I forgot to do this. I did. I will fix that real quick. Oh, totally fair. I appreciate the raid. I hope you have a great rest of your night. I'll definitely have to stop in on one of your streams again. I just lurk a lot of them anymore, because I usually don't like getting involved or posting the streams unless I can talk for a while. I hope you have fun watching Lord of the Rings. What all do we have in this Wonderland now? Since we have anime randomizer on, everything's a little bit different in these rooms. Eek! Eek! That's not what's supposed to be here. Nothing quite like having a second docking maneuver into enemy shores and transports. There's much loot to be had. Alright, we gotta face this boss again. This is normally the Swamp Palace's boss. We faced it in Ganon's Tower. Well, I've gone back and fight it. That one hasn't been quite uploaded. But we ran into it the first time, and you can't beat this thing without the hook shots, so... Oh, give me that. Two sword spins, and it will be dead. Which, of note, I still don't have my silver arrows. So, unless they're in my own dungeon here, our own game here, we're going to be doing Silverless Ganon tonight. Unlike the last time I tried to do Silverless, though, I am well equipped. Which will make a huge difference. Alright, that dungeon is cleared. We could go to Turtle Rock next, which is probably Desert Palace by logic. Could also go to Misery Mire. So why don't we do that one? That one's nice and easy to get to. We have a few other checks here that we haven't been able to get, so we've been locked out of this area. So first checks are these. And let's see. Misery Mire. Misery Mire is probably going to be Eastern Palace, thinking about it. If Ganon's Tower, Swamp Palace. That leaves Swamp Palace. Everything. Hey, Chris. How's it going? So the stars you are seeing are items that go to other people's worlds. Because I am doing a multi-world stuff going on. Each power star, as you see, is an item for someone else. This game is connected to 80 other games. We're doing it asynchronously, which means just whenever we can go in. But it's also why this has taken me over a week to do, because I've been missing items I need to open up dungeons. Turns out the level 2 gloves lock me out of a lot of stuff. But I had the unfortunate part of my red cane, my hook shot, my mirror, and my level 2 gloves being some of the last items I was getting. So I wanted to kind of do this in large chunks. I've just recorded in small snippets offline. Yep, Eastern Palace. But because we have 4 dungeons worth of checks tonight, and it's the final one, I definitely wanted to stream this tonight, even if it was going to go a little shorter. And yeah, Chris, I think you would enjoy doing this, especially with Video Wolf and whatnot. Could totally do a multi-world one with that group of people at some point. But like that star was a marshmallow to Outer Spock, which might be the Outer Wilds. Spock's game, I'm not 100% sure which game. And since this isn't the first dungeon we've been in, we can speed this up just slightly. Normally you need to walk up and around, but if you have the hook shot, you can just do that. That sent a moonstone to Etty. Don't know if that helps Etty in any way. Probably not. I think Etty has to catch every Pokemon naturally, not get it in the dex. But maybe a moonstone gives it a check. And that's the fun part with all of this. I don't actually know where all of this stuff is. It looks like Beavers is currently doing stuff. Maybe I should see if Beavers wants to talk. This Beaver Redfield should be Beavers unless someone else is doing Beaver Seed. Suppose I can check real quick. Nope. Beavers is doing stuff. Oop, I went the wrong way. That's what I get for popping out real quick. Pestering Beavers. Beavers is doing Resident Evil 2 for this right now. Beavers has like 5 games. So if you want to give Beavers a check out. But if you're curious how it would work with Resident Evil 2, you can go to check out that. I'm sending a bug knot to Boo. I don't think that's very important for Link Between Worlds, but maybe. I haven't played A Link Between Worlds. I'm pretty sure Beavers does know Angry Beavers. They got my jokes about the Angry Beavers, at least. Sounds like Beavers can finish tonight, too. Yes, luckily, this dungeon doesn't require any keys beforehand. Boop. 1 rupee to Phoenix of Time. Beavers is feeling bad about the checks as well. Because yeah, I've had someone waiting on my checks for 2 days now, but I couldn't do anything until 4 hours ago. You have my key. Do I have to kill everything? Or, no, this is buttons. This is all buttons from here. This early in the game, it's just buttons. They don't make me kill everything. But yeah, so I'm running through all of this. I can just cover schedule real quick. Tomorrow will be Don't Starve starting at 10 my time. And then after that will be Questmaster like usual. And then maybe some Dungeon Fatigue or Link's Past Night. Tuesday will be my usual Link to the Past, cross keys. Wednesday, I've mentioned it. It's on my schedule now. We're going to be doing Pokemon Rogue. Emerald Rogue. So, we're coming up on 1 year since I started streaming, and my first stream was Pokemon Emerald Rogue. So it seemed just fitting to go do that again. Oh, hi there, King Helmasaur. Yeah, you get to start off with certain Pokemon, etc., and slowly build them up. So there's the Poke Rogue and the Pokemon Emerald Rogue, but yeah, Emerald Rogue has the paths you go down. I just want your armor to break. I'm not actually counting very well. Since I played it last year, they actually had a significant update to it. So I get to do that. Map. And Crystal. So, what you might have been missing me doing there, and this is all vanilla, yeah, is when you hold out your sword, you can still hammer it with no cooldown time compared to this, which is just a touch slower, but you do it while this is out. So what was happening was I was hitting the hammer, bouncing away from the enemy, and then instantly having my sword out again, because that just stays out. It allows you to have a buffer and hammer just a little bit faster. Oops, I gotta go to the day world. We are going off to Turtle Rock now, which should be Eastern Palace, or Desert Palace, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, it's gotta be Turtle Rock. Never mind. I haven't found Turtle Rock yet. Hello, Coco. How you doing? Which route do I want to take? I want to take this route because I haven't done Hookshot Cave or Super Bunny yet, because I haven't had access to them. Hi there, Kuko. We're gonna go up, get this and Hookshot. Will be most of the checks now. Yeah, I don't think Ganon actually has any checks behind him, so technically I could avoid beating Ganon. But that seems like missing the point if I don't kill Ganon by the end of this. Alice of Darkness key, so I can go get the one chest I skipped. I don't think it's important, but I'm going to end this with all items. Oops. Got ahead of it. Etty gets some salt. I get a Swamp Palace key, which actually is very, very important. Because I need at least one of those to get in. Alright, fall down. We gotta go up and around to the whole end of Hookshot Cave. I can't remember if they will. I can pop in and stab them afterwards. I don't have a problem testing. Like, I know when I use crowd control, they stop inside buildings. So I think if I go crazy on them, it will just trigger it and then attack me. I can pop in real quick and find out. Yeah, we also have a few checks in town still to get, because I haven't done the dwarfs or the whole purple treasure chest either. Hey, Mikes. Yeah, I'm gonna finish tonight. I'm looking forward to that. That's right, I could always try this in the old lady's hut. I feel like it will go off, but I don't know if this one will. Alright, this definitely should have been enough to anger it. Let's see if I get attacked as soon as I go outside. Looks like enemy randomizer in the area that doesn't usually go there. No, I've gotten Turtle Rock. Yeah, this got to be Desert Palace. Doesn't trigger it. Good to know. One, two. You can throw bombs up here. You're a jerk. I am just missing one chest in Turtle Rock, which is Hyrule Castle. Hyrule Castle's Turtle Rock. Because I basically did my dungeons backwards. I can slowly remember this. Yeah, that would have been hilarious. So yeah, Eastern Palace. We can just start this way. The exits are going to be interesting. Smokey Ice Palace. I don't think I need that. I cheese the crap out of Ice Palace. I cheese the crap out of a lot of places. Yeah, I went back and redid Ganon's Tower after I got the hookshot already. That one was done off-stream. There was absolutely nothing of interest with those. All the interesting items I'm sending tonight. That was just my own map. Where do these two exits pop out? You don't like that door, right? Okay, we're gonna look outside. I Okay, that's this one. So I need the other side anyways. So for this, I just went with a very simple dungeon shuffle. And that was because, as you can see, I'm forgetting even with just the dungeons. I was afraid I would get really confused over playing this over multiple sessions if I did an entrance one. Especially since I might have done an entrance one in between all of them. That was a piece of heart to Fitness Choice. We're knocking this down. That's just a tiny mushroom to try Emerald. This room feels a little bit different. Actually, might be more dangerous than before. All we have left is the boss, but along the way to the boss, key. Alright, Swamp Palace Big Key. Which makes sense. Swamp Palace is Ganon's tower. So this one has to be a crystal. Which we have the pyramid checked because we haven't done the crystals yet either. But once we beat this boss, we'll get access to the tower, Ganon's tower, which is Swamp Palace, which contains the last item I have to send to someone that I know of. Then we're just going to work on the 100%. I want to be 100%. Mimic Cave is so funny on enemy randomizer. It's for some reason it moves the spikes on the side too. It just makes it easy to walk to enemies. Should rock. Might just be simply a case of some enemies that could spawn here. Could be a pain back there, so it has to just leave it open. Yeah, next month, because I'm going to do this again next month, I might go a little closer to Eti's level. Eti did pot sanity for this, which meant not only were, or pot and enemy shuffle, not only were what was under the pot changed, but it also made it so that they'd be randomized in location, which really messes with you. Yeah, I'm assuming I'm going to finish before Beavers, so I'll probably just send you over to Beavers tonight. Continue some of this Multiworld Madness, as Beavers is trying to finish up his as well. We'll find out what boss is in here. So yeah, I haven't fought worms, I haven't fought knights. I don't think, at least. It's another Muldrum. I had Muldrum in the castle, in, which one was it? Misery Mire, and now here. And this is scenery for Roy's Roller Coaster Tycoon World. And hello, Sunfei. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had fun with D&D. It might seem weird that I'm running all the way back, but the fastest route to the tower is from here. Yep, I had fun. I figured out my character a little bit better. Which is really what I do with the first sessions. There's a couple tweaks I need to make, but most of it I can do in-game over the next few sessions. Oh yeah, surprisingly addictive feeling of helping others and giving them items. It's like, I'm already for Ganon. If you're doing a multi-world, and when I run one for the community, this is how we're going to do it. You can either set it for release upon completion or no release. If it was just release upon completion, I could go beat up Ganon, we would release all our items, and I would be done. But they set it up this time that all items are needed. Or not released. So I am working on just 100%ing everything. You are the only enemy in here, apparently. Alright. And I need to send that one out real quick. That was the other hinted item that was necessary. But that means all the hinted item needed are out. Yeah, I've got a couple horrors in there. I need to update my fishing. I've been slowly collecting which Pokemon people's are favorites, so I can jump ahead and put those in. Gold Skulltra for Phoenix. I don't know how important those are to Phoenix. Grab this. And then we Specky clip here. Really easy to do. Saves you the key here. So you just stand down here, walk left, walk back into the explosion, then hook shot. Saves you a bit of time, and if you're doing anything with shuffled keys, that would make it so, especially the Pausanity, saves you the key, but it also means I don't have to pick up one of the keys in a little bit. By going down, I can just go up instead. Venus gets a heart container. I have the big key, so I can grab this real quick. I am glitching weird on my own screen. Hopefully that's not coming in the stream. Well, Master's kind of annoying to have in here. That was weird. I don't think it liked having a Wall Master in here. Wall Master here, too. So I drowned a key up there. Yeah, we're going to see if there's any other items of value in here. We're in Swamp Palace. Ice Palace has one check in it. You'll give me something. One bomb. Turtle Rock has one check. Palace of Darkness has one check. That's just a refreshing herb. Ooh, I sent a boss key to Boo playing Oracle of Seasons. That one feels like it might be decent. Oh, maybe that's a dungeon that doesn't require a boss key. I haven't played Oracle of Seasons much, let alone enough to know whether or not there's skippable boss keys like I do know in Link to the Past. Amusingly, this dungeon doesn't need its boss key. I am curious what the final time in this one's going to be. I think that's still shown at the end in this. And I have very much been glitching and coming back in. just fighting so many things to get them to work. I bomb jumped all of Ganon's tower at one point. Ow. The Swamp Palace, when I dip back into it, it's going to look a little funny, because apparently I forgot to save and quit at one point for one of them. So my tracker and items were sent. There's the Ice Palace big key. That was the last big key I was missing, right? Yeah. That's just some money for Rock Arena. Then we go get the key on the side, and we are just about done. I mean, I had some cleanup to do, so this is still going to take a little bit longer. Like I said, I'm going to get this completely done, see the time. It'll just be a nice little shorter stream tonight. Blind! I can't remember which Final Fantasy games are on there. There's also a giant list of games that are not officially supported, but still supported by it. And people can set it up. I wouldn't be surprised if Final Fantasy VI is on there. Hello, Raishu. How are you today? We're finishing up my Multiworld tonight. I need to replay Final Fantasy VI in general. Same with 5. And then I can work on doing the job class randomizer for 5, I think it is. It kind of turns 5 into a roguelike. So let's see. Pedestal, those two, hammer pegs. Then yeah, the one chest I skipped in Palace of Darkness earlier, big chest on Ice Palace, and the lava chest in the middle. And then the bombs. So we've got Misery Mire done. Got everything done up here. If we fly to town... we can just quickly rush and go do the pedestal check. And then we'll save and quit and fly to town again. Save some dorps, do hammer peg check, turn in the purple chest. Something like down over here. This isn't it, is it? Maybe. It's usually where the dungeon comes out. Alright, pedestal check time. Seven, 9, and 14, that order are your favorite. That was a tent for or no. That was Progressive Dandori Challenge for Peak Missionish, which felt like it might be an important one. Yeah, I like a lot of games in the Final Fantasy series. From 10 on, my favorite's 12, but I really like 5, 6, and 7, and 9. I need to seriously play 4 sometime. Okay. Ice Palace was... I need to remember where these dungeons were. Ice Palace, was that my Palace of Darkness? I don't need to do that. I have the level 2 glove. Tactics 6 and 2. Tactics is another really solid one. I'm really hoping that remake rumor is correct. 15? Okay. To be fair, I know a ton of people that their favorite is 14. 4, 1, 6, 9, and both 10. That's fair too. I don't mind 10, but I don't love it. I amusingly like 10-2 better, and that's mostly because 10-2 has the sphere address system, which is something I can really get behind because I love job change systems. Why are you flashing through? It's distracting. That being said, 10-2 has an awful story. I've always joked that 10-2 basically feels like Square Enix was commissioned to make a Charlie's Angels game at some point and just applied that story to Final Fantasy X characters for some reason. Nothing about 10-2 feels like it should be part of the 10 universe. Yep. I knew 14 was one of your favorites, Chris. It would be weird if 14 wasn't your favorites after you've logged, what, 500 plus hours in the last 2 years in it? An escape rope? I mean, that's useful in Pokemon. Yeah, like I said, the only thing I like about 10-2 is the whole dress sphere system. I love job changing things. Again, online stuff, 11-14. Heard they're really good, but didn't really have anyone to run with. I think I played 14 on PS5. Controls are wonky. I could believe that. Your playtime's a 4-digit number. Yeah, if I didn't say it right, I was saying 500 this year, or 2024 and 2023 per year. Alright, so that's that. Let's go blow up a pyramid. I want to say my Turtle Rock is Desert Palace. My Ice Palace is Palace of Darkness. My Palace of Darkness, we just did it earlier. Is that my Ice Palace? I think that was my Ice Palace. And hey, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it, Chris. That's all that really matters. I prefer doing a bunch of games, messing around, though I do a lot of Link to the Past at this point. But, like, part of me is always jealous of someone that can just play one game and play it a ton. Granted, like I said, I guess I'm kind of doing that with Link to the Past. Eh. And, like, I know 14 has a ton of content at this point. We got a grab locked in there. I do not know Gen 8 at all. That's what's obvious to me. I know Gen 9 a little bit, but 8 is lost on me. Bomb time. Like I could have saved this until it was Ganon fight time. But I've done Aga. It doesn't take long to run up. 1 rupee and my own compass. Audience might not have wanted a game about Yuna hanging out with her cousin wearing strange things, but I can't say you wouldn't have done the same thing if you raised me a ritual sacrifice to Godzilla. It's been a whole JRPG outcome in terms of the conspiracy and unraveling and sacrifices. Yeah, that's fair. And, like, whether or not it feels like something that should be in the 10 universe, the opening song to 10-2 is really solid in general. Oh, to find time for 16, being able to transform into summons and control them. Scene. I still haven't been motivated to get 16. I enjoyed the demo well enough, but absolutely everything I disliked about the game was what the rest of the game was going to be. Alright, I have 2 keys. I don't have to go for a loop. We just run it. Like, for me, I always prefer my RPGs to have a party. Building up one character at a time isn't quite as exciting to me as being able to have a bunch of things going on. I think I need to do this. But also, like, just having the focus on the one character and more of an action combat, a little bit more Devil May Cry or whatnot than RPG wasn't really what I wanted out of a Final Fantasy game. A small key to Ganon's tower. So useful. When I have become a pop, maybe metal musician, using Pain while Lou was right there was certainly a decision. Yeah. Okay, Turtle Rock. We're in the middle of the dungeon. I guess I could have gone up. It really doesn't matter. It is the middle of the dungeon I have to get to. Yeah, it's been so long since I messed around with 10-2. I just know I always adore job systems. So nope. It's Hyrule Castle. What am I doing? Like, when I last played Final Fantasy Tactics, I played and beat... Actually, we'll save that one for the end. Played and beat... or mastered every single class in that game. Yeah, I got 2 checks left, and then we're gonna go beat Ganon. I don't have my silvers, which means we're doing silverless. But, like, I loved mastering all the jobs in Final Fantasy V. I loved the Esper system in 6, because that's kind of a job system, too. Materia in 7's a lot of fun. And I definitely mastered every single weapon in Final Fantasy IX when I played it. Yeah, I need to play the second half of the Final Fantasy VII Remake at some point. That might be a series I just do sometime late at night. Like in this time slot. Where I finally play the Yuffie DLC and the second game. I don't know how popular it'll be, but I want to get around to playing them. I enjoyed my time with the first one, ending aside. Which the ending, I just say they got too much Kingdom Hearts in my Final Fantasy, and leave it at that. That's the big chest I'm missing here. I think while I'm running there, I have to run the ads before I finish this anyway. I'm gonna get the ads out while I'm running to the item. Oh yeah, this room's not super scary. Nope. Come on. Right pixel. Oh, that was the right pixel. There we go. Not sure. Some might be your location. Why am I going to do that? I'm doing some things. Like, depending on timing or location, sometimes they just won't run for some people. Which, that's perfectly fine. I'm just trying to get pre-rolls off. Got the key for that. I don't have to be weird and do random stuffs to avoid that anymore. The only thing we're missing is whatever this chest is here. Oh, I appreciate it. I finally sent 20 rupees to Beavers. I think that's like 9 checks worth for me. Alright, literally all that should be left is the Turtle Rock check and then beating Ganon. Let me double check the other tracker. Why does it say 4 checks? We'll see what happens after I beat Ganon. Oh, thank you so much for the continued subscription, Leon. As always, it means a lot when people want to support me like that. Always appreciate it. And I definitely need to grab more potions and whatnot, just in case. Where is it saying I'm missing checks at? 2 on the light overworld. Is it the 2 signs I haven't talked to? Do those count as checks? Guess there's one way to find out. I need to fly around anyways. We can run up here real quick and, actually, no, we're not going to waste time on that one. I appreciate that as well, John. I'm always so thankful everyone wants to hang out, because I have just so much fun hanging out with everyone and doing this stuff. Like, I've gotten decent Link to the Past, but I definitely got a lot of help from chat, and that made a lot of difference over the time. And, like, people are helping with Ocarina of Time. That's great, too. I wouldn't pick up these randomizers quite as fast if people weren't helping me. Is this considered a check? No. Because I'm missing 2 Light World checks. Wonder which ones. Either way, I want to be about here, I think it is. Yeah, that'll work. Hop in here. We got the 1 Turtle Rock check left. Just the one I left in the middle, because I needed to save a key to get to the end. So I went and picked up the key in the middle here, but I never Got the other key to come back here until right now. Now, this check is of much importance. But, like, it should be my 216th check. No chain chomps there. They have been at random other spots. Chain chomps are so scary whenever they show up. They hit so hard. See, I've been here and got the key from that guy already. But I have not gotten this check, which is the last check as far as I know. There's nothing on my tracker left, aside from the 2 signs. So it is time for us to just run down here. Yeah, even if I haven't played it in a while, I have a decent time remembering it. I hadn't played the original Link to the Past in a long time, and I jumped right in with the randomizer. It was mostly the checks that were giving me problems, not the base game. Nutrition experts recommend that at least half of our daily grains come from whole grain products. I believe that. But it's just like learning tricks and like being able to jump. Like one of my randomizers I wouldn't have finished because I didn't realize you could boot over the entrance of Misery Mire and that was considered in logic. And the time that someone pointed that out, my hook shot was in the basement of Misery Mire. So, had they not done that, I would have had to look at my spoiler log and be very confused and assume logic was broken until I found someone to tell me about that. Stop being a jerk. Stop being a jerk. Stop being a jerk. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, and now we really want the lamp glitch to go. Main rock bench and Roy's T. Puttin's world. That was close. Need to get in the cycle. So far, I'm failing to get in the cycle at all. Front to side. Too late. Front to side. 1. I believe I need 8 with the butter sword. Two, but I knocked myself off the edge. Darn it. That sucked. So this is going to take me a little bit. I think I'm okay. You know what, let's check to see what this fairy gives us. Worst case, I have to teleport and get more potions. A bee. Yay, go free. This should be fine. Alright, as it says, if you haven't been catching Pokemon yet, you need to do Pokestart first. And from there on out, after you've started, you'll eventually have to buy more Pokeballs and whatnot. You earn those just by chatting, working on catching Pokemon, etc. Because obviously silverless Ganon is more tricky than doing it with silvers. I've done it before, though. I know I can do it again. It's just a matter about me finding the timing and dodging. Congrats on your catch. Too early. I want to say you start with 5 or 10. 1. Two. Like I said, I think it takes 8 hits like this. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Darn it. 8? Nope, it's more than 8. 9. 10. How many do you take? 11. 12? 12! There we go. Silverless Ganon. Seems like a fitting way to end this, because I just haven't gotten my silvers. This should be 216 out of 216. It's what my tracker's saying, it's what my brain's saying. Meow, 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 meow. Oh my god! Yep, Slay the Sorcerer, and thanks for the GGs. Oh, I can't force fast forward in this. I think I can do this, though. Nope, speed up doesn't help. You can make it go slower. You don't seem to be able to make it go faster. Yeah, thanks for all the GGs, Mars, Majin Brawley, Mike's, Madeline, Malvax. We're going to confirm at the end here that I have everything, but I believe 27, 12, 8, 8, 8. This game should have 216 checks, so I don't know what it thinks I'm missing on the universal tracker, but that should be everything. Unless it's considering the 2 items I'm missing in general, is that part of it? That doesn't make sense. Okay, so a little T left, right? Yep, everything was randomized. Random enemies with the end stuff is just funny. Uncle is now a bomb Cyclops that is goofy. Thanks for the GG, John. And what do I think about today's daily? The item pool's set to hard. Me and the game expects me to do Silverless Ganon with Bacon Sword and Green Tunic, and I've never gotten Silverless Ganon. Yeah. Like, you saw me struggle with a little bit. It's not too bad once you get the pattern down, but my initial practice with Silverless Ganon was on the practice ROM, where I could just reset my health and have everything ready at the beginning. Because, like, the timing is just walking in front of him a little bit, then moving to the side and spinning as he's leaving, which is simple in theory, but actually getting it down so the fire doesn't hit you is sometimes hard. Grabbing something real quick. This is sealed. I'll get it after the stream. Yeah, as I said, this wasn't going to be a long stream. I wanted to finish this all up on stream. And I have to actually be responsible this time. Because I'm getting up early to do Don't Starve Together with Rain. Which I do have a command for Rain. I can do that real quick. That's, of course, assuming Rain's up for it. Rain often has some health issues come up. But either way, I'm going to be planning to start stream at 10. If something comes up with Rain in general, I'm either going to start with Questmaster right away, or I'll do Link to the Past of Randall real quick. But for now, we're expecting to do Don't Starve Together. And just have a lot of fun. And as soon as that's done, I'll be moving on to the whole Questmaster that you usually do on Mondays. And like I said, probably Monday night, I'll do either Dungeons Infinity or whatnot, depending on how much sleep I get tonight, which is another reason for me to be responsible now. Unfortunately, I can't fast forward through this part. So I don't know for 100% facts are at the end, but I would assume they are, like the rando. So I guess I'll just ask chat. Are you more in the mood for Resident Evil 2 or The Witness? So I could also send you over to Dorf, who's doing the Archipelago as well. That's fair, John. Yeah, it's going to be early for me. Yeah, you must be Pacific. Rain's over on the East Coast. So when Rain was first proposing this, I'm like, I can probably get up once a week. But how early are you talking about when it's the morning? Because I, don't get up super early, and I'm an hour behind you, Rain. So if you say like 7, 8 a.m., that starts becoming 6, 7 a.m. for me, and that's really early for me. Yeah, I hope people have fun with that. And sleep well, Mikes. Yeah, that's my plan. This is just a shorter stream to make sure I could do the end of the multi-world stuff on here. I will be participating in this most likely again next month. I had fun. But I think I've mentioned before, Etty, Beavers, and a few other of us are talking about doing one either just within us or within our communities, or maybe both. So if anyone's interested in the whole participating one of these, actually, screw it. I don't trust my in-game or link there. We're just going to do this. Just pop on the Discord, and that's where we'll be setting up a multi-world ourselves later. There are so many games in Archipelago you can do. Yeah. No one has any opinions. Like I said, I think I'll just send you over to Beavers, because that's where I'm likely going to hang out for a little bit to relax. Alright. It does look like we still get the items. First sword, 31 minutes. Pegasus boots, 30 minutes. Flute, 30 minutes. Mirror, 2 hours and 34 minutes. I only killed stuff with higher tier swords, though, because I couldn't get to the back of most dungeons. Game stats. Bonk, 71. I don't know what GT Big Key is. 0 out of 22. Death, 6. Menu time, 35. Lag time, 22. This should be a complete check. Why does it say 212? Oh, because I don't have quite every item from the one thing. 4 hours and 50 minutes. Yeah, and one of the dungeons I saved and quit improperly, so as far as my game's concerned, missing those. But my tracker checks the metadata. I am not missing anything on my tracker, period.